embracing the shadow that, we as children, we haven't been decepted by the darkness of the world, and we're born these pure beings that receive and love unconditionally. And then as we get older, we start to collect this thing called a shadow. And we start to collect these unempowering ways of thinking of the world. We start to collect maybe these ideas or beliefs that aren't serving us. And then we find ourselves later down the line realizing this through NLP, right? How many of us realize the limiting belief that we've had the last 20 years of our life? Like, oh my gosh, this whole time I've been getting in the way of myself. But increasing wholeness is using that as fuel, the stuff that we remember, instead of harboring shame or guilt, shoulda, coulda, woulda bullshit, saying, what can I do now with that? And allowing those negative beliefs or thought patterns that we've had in the past, or lessons or fears that we've acquired from other people, gathering it all to be a part of this wholeness that is us, that is this experience of life. And the shadow self is a cool terminology because it really goes into that part of full acceptance for who you are and how you've been living your life, that you literally had all the resources and you did the best you can with the resources you had available. And NLP is adding even more resources so that we're continuing to be whole. And how forgiving can you become of yourself when you recognize that, that shadow self literally helped you get to where you're at, to realize this empowering self that you can now be. So you could not have figured what you're figuring out now without that shadow self. Oh, so you needed it. Thank goodness it's been a part of it. And if you didn't have that, what is it? You need to see the dark to understand the light. Like, you need to go to the depth of the realm of your shadowy self to understand the brightness that you can bring into your life. And having that understanding and full acceptance of your polarity as a person helps you carry forward with that empowering view Jesse was talking about. So thanks, Jesse and Christopher. Very cool.